Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous, Oberon? Fairies, skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Harry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Helena. Why art thou here, come from the farthest deep of India, but that forsook the bouncing Amazon? Your buskin mistress and your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my prayer with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since middle of summer spring, met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beach and margin of the sea. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with him or Carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes away all air that rheumatic diseases do abound. In thoroughness distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose. And that same debate comes from our dissension. We are their parents in original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child with me. His mother was a votress of my order, and full often has she gossiped by my side and sat with me in Neptune's yellow sands. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake, I do bereft her boy, and for her sake, I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will go and dance in our moonlight revels, come with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare thy haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away! We shall try it downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and earth, Cupid all armed. A certain aim he took, and a fair vessel throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I, where the bolt of Cupid fell, it fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make all man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou again, and Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes, and the next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And as I can take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. I love thee not, therefore pursue thee not. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
Where is Lysandra and fair Hermia? Thou told me they went up into this wood, and here I am, one within this wood, for I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
But you draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in the plainest of truth tell you I do not know I cannot love you?
And even for that I love you more. Demetrius, I am your spaniel. The more you beat me, the more I fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
You tempt too much the hatred of my spirit, for I'm sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city in the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place, with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. catch the tiger. Bootless speed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
Do not stay thy questions. Let me go. If thou don't believe me, thou follow me. Do not believe, for I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fly, Demetrius, your wrongs success scandal of thy sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
Pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme flows, where the oxlids and nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight, and there the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a fairy in, and having once this juice, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. There's a sweet Athenian lady in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be that lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garment he hath on, but effect it with some cares that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere at the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love's take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, pard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near. I wonder if Titania be awake, and what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. But here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress of the monster is in love. Near to her closed and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of couches, rude mechanicals that were for bread upon Athenia's stalls, were met together to rehearse the play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, when Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, and asked his null I fix it on his head. So at his sight away his fellows fly, and here over and over one falls. He murder cries and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and my sweet Pyramus translated there. So when in that moment it came to pass, Titania waked straightway locked in ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked of force, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This the woman, but not this the man.
Why would you do him that loves you so? Like breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now that I tried, for I have seen the worst, for thou hast given me cause to curse, and thou hast killed Lysandra in his sleep, feed over and shoes, plunge in the deep, and kill me too!
So should the murdered look, and so should I pierce through your stern heart of cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in a glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him to me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out here! Thou hast drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou killed him? Hast thou looked upon him being awake, or hast thou looked upon him and killed him? Oh, brave touch, could not a worm an adder do so much? An adder did it with double a tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung!
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught I can tell.
I pray then, tell me that he is well.
And what should I get there for?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from that hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce thing.
Here therefore for a while I will remain.
So sorrows doth sorrow owe. For death that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe. For in some slight measure I will pay. For if it's tender here, who will make some stay?
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue. Some true love turned, and not a false turn true.
Then fate overrules that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou find, all fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion thou bring her here, all charm is eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye, if his love he doth espy. And let her shine as gloriously as Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fair band, let us hear at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's speed. Shall wither from pageant see? Oh, Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
And will two at once rule one? Then must these be sport alone, and those things do best please me, not to fall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look when I vow, I weep and vow so born. In their nativity all truth appears. How can these things hit me seem scorn to you? Bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor not in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what shall I compare thine eyes? Crystal is money, oh how white is snow, thy lips, those kissing cherries that tempting glow, the pure white high mountain filled with snow, one with the eastern wind turns to a crow. When thou holds up thy hand, oh please let me kiss the seal of light, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with all your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena, a trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, and this you know I know. In all goodwill with all my heart. In Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And to yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Oh, never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysandra, keep thy Hermia. I will not in error, all that love is gone, and now Helen is home returned there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know. But Lysandra, look, when thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, the eye his function takes, the ear more apprehension makes. Now, by my eye, Lysander found my ear. I think it brought me to thy sweet sound. But why unkindly did thou sleep me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
Oh, what love can press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, thou would not let him bide, and fair Helena, who more glitz the night, and all yon fiery oes and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Do not this make thee know the hate I bear that
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours when we have spent, when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us. Oh, is all forgot? All school days, friendships, childhood innocence? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel this injury.
I am amazed at your words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand what you mean by all of this.
I do. Persever counterfeit sad looks make vows upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport, well carried, shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay gentle, Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
I am shaking on a tree like a compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy dress have no more strength than her repairs. Helena, I love thee by my life, I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw, prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where'd you tend all of this?
Away, you Ethiop.
No, you seem to break loose, but to our tame man go.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing, let loose, or I'll shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, oh, hated potion, hence!
Can you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so did you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would hand your bond, but I perceive a weak bond holds you.
What? Should I strike her, hurt her, kill her dead? I hate her, but I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate me? Am I not I, Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I was as fair now as I were at your wild. Since night you have left me. But since night you have left me. Why did you leave me? Oh, the gods forbid. And earth shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing sure, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler, you caker bottom, you thief! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine of faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Hey, that way goes the game. Now she has used our statues and she has urged her height and her personage, her tall personage. What? Have you grown so high in his esteem? Am I so dwarfish and so low? How low am I? Painted, maypole, speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low that my nails can reach into
Let her not strike me, gentlemen, I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right made for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
lower? Hark again!
Oh my God, you heard me. Do not be so fair with me. I ever more than love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels and never wronged you. Save that for love unto Demetrius, I told him of yourself unto this wood. He followed you for love, I followed him, but he hath rent me and chid me hence to strike me, spurn me, nay, kill me too. So now I will quiet go to Athens. I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
What gets you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Though you take her part.
Oh, be careful. She is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we were in school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Nothing but low and little. Why do you suffer me to float her like this?
Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf! You meanness of hindering not past me! You pig, you acorn!
You are true
Though perhaps scorns your services, let her alone. Speak not of Helena. Thou love Hermia, thou shalt abide it.
Now behold me not. Now follow if thou darest to try whose right is that with thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay. I'll go to you, my diablo.
You mistress! All of this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back. I will not trust you. I no longer can stay in your cursed company. Your hands are quicker than mine for a fray. My legs are longer though to run away. I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far, blameless proves my enterprise that I have anointed an Athenian's eyes. So far, my gladys so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem as sports.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon, with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way. And then as you see them going through the woods, then crush this herb into Lysandra's vine, with whose virtues has this virtuous property, to take from thence all air with his might, and make his eyeballs roll in wonted sight. And whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I to my queen and beg of her Indian boy, then I will her charmed I release, from monsters view and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for nights with dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Notwithstanding haste, make no delay, we may effect this business yet their day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Well, good Robin, seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I do begin to pity. Gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the famous Athenian swain, for when he waken when the others do, all to Athens begin prepare, and think no more of tonight's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I'll release the fair queen. Beest thou much more to be? Seest thou much more to see? Dian's blood over Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh my goodness, how came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than the common sleep of all these 5 descents.
Music, ho, music such a charmeth sleep.
Now winkest with thine own closed eyes peep.
Sounds music. Now thou and I are new and empty. Will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance with Duke Theseus's house triumphantly, and bless it to all in fair prosperity. And they be wedded with Theseus all in jollity.
Very king, attended mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence said, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found with these mortals.